This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. As I would like to say to you, as Nancy Corrigan, the artist and practitioner of what matters today, to each and every one of us personally. And I'm looking at this spectrum of color, soft pastels. Think of these as a keyboard of energy. If you could play them, if you play piano, or that you activate them in how you take with what you see. What colors pop out to you individually? Today is Truth and Reconciliation Day. I'm listening on the radio, two different stations today, interviews about amazing things and amazing stories. What I'm noticing is how individual stories of difficulty, crisis, trauma, actually, their stories have come out to be of the most true and the most activated in the here and the now. Imagine that these colors vibrate. And no matter what is going on, I have a background of more Celtic ancestry. My ancestry is Anglo-English, every bit about what truth and reconciliation is for me to stand with everybody and say, I'm so sorry, and I'm listening. I'm listening. But in the meantime, colors are changing, just like the colors of the fall as winter approaches. Perhaps I'm going to put myself aside and say, if I am going to choose a color to make a mark with, what color pops out to me? As an artist and a person that worked with people in difficulty at hospitals for many years, I was always interested in their shining light. If that light wasn't shining bright from within them when I left, it wasn't about me being light after I visited somebody. It was about, did you feel special? Do you know that you are important enough, that you matter? So this is a color that often pops out to me as a good grounding color, kind of a burgundy, and it's very much in the leaves. Now, I'm thinking about smudging and blending. So I would love to be in a smudge ceremony today and join with some elders or be with different groups of people to smudge. And I just realized that I'm going to let these beautiful soft pastels kind of, oh, this color of yellow, is it shining enough? So I got to push harder and I have to allow for that color to shine with the other color. Madly coming. Today being Truth and Reconciliation Day is Orange Day. With the meaning and connection of color, orange is about change. Isn't that what life is about? Change. Now, as this flickering light is smudged, that's what I'm doing, is allowing it to create its own smudged blend of colors. But that's what's important is in every single person is there this This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And so on and so forth. So, I can see clearly now the rain is falling. I can see clearly now is also a song that is about, I think it's so positive, and isn't it that every day we want to see clearly? So somebody very dear to me just had two eyes. She can see clearly now because she's just had two successful cataract operations, and she can see things she couldn't see physically. But seeing clearly now is actually about this feeling, this sensing as you go along every single day that, oh my goodness, I'm going to let this leaf fall. This green leaf is falling. All the green leaves are falling. And you know, I think that every day as the leaves change, that's what goes on. We are those energy beings with all the change of the seasoning to seasoning, season. And this leaf is falling, but if I smudge this green with everything, green is to me, okay, it can be a color for jealousy. Jealousy is one of the worst things, human to human things to happen, and causes all kinds of anger and terrible things to be done amongst people. And you know what? The green for health, green grass, green, healthy nourishment in you is what this is about too. Whatever nurtures you to become that dream you had as a child, and it doesn't have to become a famous songwriter, singer, but as long as you can say, okay, I'll go back to school, I'll listen to those that are older than me that have something to say to me that is nourishing. Choose to be around nourishment. And I am somebody who just wants to be with what matters most. What is nourishing to you? And that new little baby can be born at any age, any time in your life, because somebody somewhere says, you matter, and we matter together. I'll stand beside you. I'll stand beside you. And I just want to be like trees that know all those roots need to support each other. Come, come. I love to braid. Can we braid together and make this lyrical song? Because we all matter. We're here, and we know not really what comes with us, because we're all beings. Just let that energy go. Sending good energy. Goodbye for now.